paying it time to flip over this table. Because I am a very large creature. I'm 7 feet tall.
You're roughly 6 feet
Bro,
tall.
I'm an 8'9" behemoth of a woman.
Yeah, oddly enough, Ash is the third tallest in the party.
Okay.
So,
Who? Who's the third tallest?
Ash is the third tallest.
Grass? I'm so confused. What?
Ash is
Ash.
the ash tree.
Oh. Grass.
Yeah. Honestly, a druid named Grass would not be that surprising.
That is a little on the nose. I mean, Ash is an actual, like,
Pointing you up
human
the
name.
nostril.
Ash is a human name, but Grass is most definitely not a human name.
I don't know, you need to ask one of those.
Yes, it is.
In 2000,
Who has
a weird name for kids?
Who has ever named their child Grass?
Bitch, you know what?
People
I
name
just might.
themselves Grass all the time.
I know someone named River.
Well, River is a little different because, like, rivers are kind of cool, but Grass?
Grass
I
is
let my
amazing. How
grace
dare you?
While
Yeah, Grass is great. I love sitting on grass.
moss is far superior, though.
Yes.
Yeah, moss is like a squishy bed.
Squishy bed.
I don't like moss.
Squish, squish, squish. How dare. How dare. How
I have some
dare.
moss in a jar right now that I'm thinking
Thou
about.
art a blasphemer, Marci.
No, I don't like moss because it feels weird to me, and it makes me feel
Why
very
did you
weird.
just change your nickname to have an angry face in it, Marci?
Because I'm in character now.
I saw that in real time. Is that how you get in character?
Yeah.
You know, everyone's got their, like, acting methods.
When did Marci ever take method acting courses?
How do
So,
you know I
You
haven't?
need courses. You just gotta feel, bitch.
Right, so should we start up now?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think we should start.
I was just about to,
Well,
like,
is
interrupt with the
Diddy
giant,
back?
like, anyways. But yeah, so, welcome to session 7. We have made it to 7 sessions, which is good.
Wait. Does that mean we're getting closer to you know what?
No, it does not. No!
You
No!
fool. You fool!
Yes,
No.
it does, Zach.
No!
Dee Dee, where are you?
I don't know if she's here. Anyways,
Dee Dee.
hi, welcome to session 7. We have a new character. Help us welcome our
And we're
new
getting closer to the
character.
beach episode.
Oh, no. Okay. For reference, that is an inside joke. I mean, it's now our inside joke. I'm not, like, excluding you or anything. But the whole joke of that...
It's not even a joke. We just want a beach episode, damn it.
So
Yeah.
I was like, if you guys want to, like, describe, like, the opening scene, I can always just, like, walk in.
So, you all sleep relatively peacefully because you just got the letter and everyone is, like, settled into their rooms and everything. It's quite nice. So you settle into your rooms and then you go to sleep and then you get the note under your door and then you wake up and suddenly in Yvonne's room there is the note. Bum bum bum.
But she was awake when she received. She was just like, oh, okay.
She doesn't even try to see who gets the note. It's just like, okay. But yeah, I'm assuming that you read the note.
Yeah, she does. And she's like,
Okay.
yeah, this is normal.
So, it is now, like, earlier in the morning. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning on the Ides, what was it? The Ides and 5? The Ides and 6 of Varama. Varama is the current month, by the way. So it is currently the morning at 7 o'clock on the Ides and 6 of Varama, and you all are waking up from a lovely little refresher. And this is what happens. Go. How do you do now? What do you do with this precious information that you have learned, Yvonne?
For those who aren't already aware, actually no. So what Yvonne does is no one gets to wake up on their own. She just comes to each door once it's an appropriate hour, wakes everyone up with the note, like, get the fuck up, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Do
Obviously
you tell
not
them
saying it like
about
that,
the
'cause
note? Like, as
she's
you
like,
do
we
it?
got a note, it's about the thing. She reads out the note, door by door.
Like, out
Reactions vary,
loud.
because
Do you open the doors first? Or are you just, like, yelling it through the door for
no,
the entire
Yvonne
inn
opens
to
the door.
hear?
She's not gonna yell through the door.
Okay. So, after waking up half of the residents at Garrett's Inn and Tavern,
No, not all of the.
I think he
only
waked
one
me
of
up.
them.
I'm gonna introduce
Only
myself.
one of the residents. What? This is a great segue. Thank you. You wake one of the residents up with your loud screaming, and guess who it is? It is Ash, the Fearbolg Druid. Dun dun dun.
While you're in one of the
Excuse
rooms,
me,
Yelling
who
at
are you?
Queen, waking up other people on accident. Not really accident because she's an asshole.
Okay.
yeah. So can I introduce myself?
Go ahead.
Okay. So you're at one of the doors and you're like standing in the doorway, and I like throw up my hands and I'm like, I'm trying to sleep. It's very hard. There's a lot of noises. Can you please keep it down?
Keep it down,
Nope,
but
we
you
can't.
see, I frankly don't give a fuck.
Yep, I'm not even going to try to change that answer because I know I won't be able to.
No, you really can't. It's Yvonne. She doesn't sleep, so she makes it everyone else's problem.
Of course she does.
She's like a cat.
Like a cat. No relation
I
to your
spilled jelly beans
IRL
everywhere.
cat.
No,
I
relation.
spilled
no,
jelly
my
beans
cat-
everywhere. No.
Unlike Yvonne, my cat actually sleeps.
Oh yeah, Yvonne just like goes into a trance. Anyways. Excuse you. Anyways. So, at this point everyone is awakened by Yvonne. And so yeah, you all are now aware of the note. I'm sure that Ash also overheard the exposition that has been
Yvonne's
yeah.
Drill
It's been
sergeant
screaming
wake up.
through the end walls.
I don't mean to cut in. Like, if it wasn't obvious for me being muted, I'm very tired.
Okay.
That's fine. If you want to sit out for the
not interacted or anything, I'm probably just gonna head off for now.
okay, get
Let's
some
go to
rest.
bed.
We'll catch you up, alright?
What?
We'll
We'll
catch
catch
up,
you
dude.
up.
I don't know what you just said.
We will catch
We
you
will
up.
catch you up on this
Oh.
session.
Oh,
And
okay.
don't worry, we will not let Beach episode happen without you.
Okay. But yeah. If you guys are still on after the session ends for tonight, I might hop back into the VC. I don't know yet.
Okay, I'm
but,
kind of sitting here
for
playing
now-
a game about a dildo.
Great.
Oh.
Get you some sleep,
But
hon,
for
okay?
now, I shall disappear. Maybe go to bed early. I don't know.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Your rest, child.
I shall.
Have sweet dreams, or else.
I try.
Hydrate. That is a threat.
Hydrate or
You don't
dihydrate,
need to threaten me with
motherfucker.
hydrating. I do it anyways.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our party has been reduced to 5 for the night. That is okay, Ava. It is okay. Do not worry, my child. Anyways, yeah, so, you have no idea where this house is. You're going to House Stonebrig, and you don't know where it is. So you gotta like figure it out, right? This isn't like a segue into a puzzle or anything. I'm just offering you a chance to like, I don't know, role play with some of the NPCs. I don't know. It's up to you.
Who's gonna go start asking around? Because I woke you idiots up this morning. I've done my job for the day.
Haru
I'm
should do
gonna
it.
try to maybe integrate myself to the group. Maybe I walk. Is it like an inn, like a breakfast, like a breakfast inn as well, like a bed and breakfast kind of thing?
Yes,
Okay.
they do have breakfast. I mean, most people are kind of asleep because they had a wild end party last night.
Okay.
We should have breakfast. That's probably
Yeah, because we're
good idea.
probably all very hungover.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pay for everyone's breakfast.
You're staying at the
Huh?
inn for free. You're still staying at the inn for free because of
Free.
no, you're still staying
Free,
at the
free,
inn
free,
and
free, free.
everything is free because of Queen Anwen. 'Cause
We're making Onwin pay for us.
she kind of offered to pay for it, so I mean she's not
Okay.
that
So
bad
that
of a
means we
queen.
get to have good breakfast, guys.
You get to have bougie breakfast.
Wait,
We can have that Boston breakfast.
What did you say?
So is this manor part of a town?
Breakfast is Boston.
Is the tavern part of the town?
No, the house that we're supposed to meet this mysterious figure. Is it part of this town?
It is not. It's quite a ways
Okay,
away. It will take the whole day's travel, which is conveniently long enough for you to get there at exactly 10 o'clock, which your letter details. So.
Okay.
Awesome.
What land? What's the general area called?
The general area is just it's
Find that out.
the current forest. You need to travel through a forest to get there, and this is called the Yellow Forest, right?
Oh dear, there's gonna be pits.
No.
Dope. I have the Wanderer feature for my Outlander background, which means that this is going to be a little bit easier for us, and I can find food and fresh water for us.
I mean, it's only a day's travel, so.
Still, it'll help us save on rations.
Okay. Fair enough.
Can I maybe roll a history of this manor?
Go ahead.
Okay, what dice do I roll for this?
Roll 1d20 plus your history modifier.
Okay.
I'm going to do the same.
Okay, go ahead. Are you helping each other?
Yeah, I kind of walk up to the table
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, hey, I don't mean overhearing, but I'm kind of short on cash and I'm some history about this manor that you've been needing to learn about.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
no, I'm just going to hand over 15 gold.
This fuck.
I have an 18 in history.
Okay. What did you roll, Háru?
Yes, I rolled a 17, and I have a 2 proficiency in history.
Okay.
I got a 6. That was Arcana. Hold on a sec.
Why did you roll Arcana?
I don't know. I misread and just clicked what was closest.
Arcana
I got a
is
15.
nowhere. Okay.
Just a 14 plus 1.
Okay, so that is together, that is a 34. So you managed to meld your minds together, and you think of deep back in your little tiny weeny baby kindergarten textbooks, back to the history of this manor. And this manor has been here for hundreds of years. It's very old. It's renovated. It's not decrepit or anything, but it's very old. It belongs to the old family. It belongs to the Jackaby family. So it's just it's a thing, right? Cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
It hasn't played a big role in local politics or anything, but the family has lived there for generations upon generations. So.
Oh, so they're just wealthy landowners.
Well, wealthy is a
Got it.
long stretch because most of their wealth comes from generational inheritance, and because of that, they are not keen on spending that. Not to say that they're frugal or anything, but that's just kind of their vibe.
So, you mean most wealthy people?
Well, they don't exploit any workers for it. They kind of just live their own little happy lives.
They're old money, pretty much.
Oh, they're blue bloods.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Well, I mean, at least they're not exploiting workers for it.
I'm
No,
okay.
probably your ancestors did.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so Yeah. So we pretty much explained that to the whole group together. We kind of like go, but we like bounce ideas off each other.
Mm-hmm. And that's what you managed to scratch up. Like I said, there's not a lot of like written down history about it, but it's somewhat well known, especially by the older generations, in the city of Broad River. So yeah.
So- Ash mentioned that they were short on cash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna, I guess, give them some gold.
Oh no, I'm good.
You sure?
I try one of my values as a Fearbolgs. We live in like deep forest, and one of our true values is we're really against greed and material items. So I only accept cash. I only accept like coin that I truly earn.
I only take cash, no credit cards.
I'm saying like I don't like. My character doesn't like to be greedy. It's like in their like DNA as a species.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it is part of Haru's to better the entirety of the tribe. So
Mm-hmm.
she's just gonna want to make sure everyone has what they need to survive.
I mean, you could always just
Oh
like
yeah, I'm good for surviving right now.
you could always just like use your on when paying for stuff powers to like buy breakfast for Ash.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
always just buy like breakfast for me, or I don't know.
But yeah, so
What gender is Ash? Like just
Ash is intersex.
okay, what are their pronouns?
yeah,
They,
that's
them.
what I meant.
Okay.
They them. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So, you all order breakfast. Does anyone have anything specific in mind, or else you're just gonna get like bacon and
Yes, I have a very specific
Where
order.
my
Hold on, let me
specialty
look at
comes
it.
in.
Okay, what is your order, Marci?
Alright,
Hold on,
Dawson's
I have to
gonna
look at it.
internally cringe because he knows where this is going.
Oh,
Yvonne's going to eat a slightly, like, more, I guess, like, it doesn't seem like something a drow would eat. But
What is
it
she
is
eating?
going to be like a hearty breakfast. It's got eggs, it's got sausage gravy, it's got grits, it's got bacon. It's got all the good shit.
Sausage, gravy, bacon, and what else? Grits?
Eggs, grits, all the good shit.
Okay, what is Marci going to have for breakfast?
I want you to look up the Cracker Barrel menu. Okay.
No, please. No.
Look
Alright,
up the Cracker Barrel menu.
You're gonna get
Do
chicken
it.
and dumplings, and that's all I'm giving you. Chicken and dumplings.
No.
Okay.
No.
Why don't you look it up and you get back to me? I'm gonna get on with the story.
I am looking at it, but I want you to see what it is.
I don't want to look at it right now.
Okay, fine. It's 3 eggs, fried apples, a hash brown casserole, and grits, and with a sirloin steak rare, and my eggs are all sunny side up, and it comes with biscuits and gravy.
Sunny
Haru's
side.
gonna have a large pot of black coffee, ham, and
Just coffee,
eggs.
nothing else, no food.
Okay. Haru.
And as she's drinking, when she gets the coffee, she's gonna dump some of her water skin, just full of whiskey into it.
Wait,
into
me?
the eggs? Hold
No,
on.
in her coffee.
Give me one moment.
That sounds lovely. Can I?
Come in. I won't be done with D&D by then, I'm sorry. You're fine. Go ahead. Hello, I am back.
She's gonna put a little bit of cream. Not
Anyways.
much, just a little.
Anyways,
Yeah, I just push it away, and I just grab a cup of hot water and just put some like energizing tea in it or something.
Ash energizing tea. Okay.
Oh, and
So
for like food, I probably have like some sliced tomatoes, like a biscuit, and like some grits.
Haru's also gonna order a few, just bottles of booze, just for the road.
booze. Okay. So you all order this, and it's a large order, so it takes a few minutes. But Garrett, Alex, for reference, Garrett is the owner of the current tavern and inn that you are residing in, because the tavern's name is called Garrett's Inn and Tavern. It's like N apostrophe instead of and, so it's like Garrett's Inn and Tavern. So yeah, but Garrett's there. He's big, he's burly, he's brawny, he has like a ginger beard and everything. It's well trimmed. He's hot. Anyways, so yeah, he cooks you your food, and he's chipper as always. He gives you a nice good morning kind of stuff. And then you get your food, and then you eat it, and it is lovely. It's not like professional level lovely, but it's like hearty. It's like home cooked. Like first ingredient, love. Like that kind of stuff,
Made with love, and that's why it tastes good.
Okay. So you all eat this lovely breakfast. You are very satisfied, content, joyous, jollitous. That's not a word. Anyways, so
I'm gonna hand Demas one of my biscuits.
Okay. How much for a couple bottles of whiskey?
Yeah.
Well, a bottle is
Yeah, I think I can look it up real quick.
5. Well, I mean, because we're not using
30
dollars. If you
80.
look, if you look in
okay.
announcements, you'll actually see, if you scroll to the top, there's the currency, because the campaign is called the Fall's End campaign. You have silver pieces are called Luna, so it would probably be equal to about 5 Luna.
Well, how much is a silver coin worth in today's money?
I don't know, Marci.
Zach,
These are.
I can tell you how much. I can tell you exactly how much it should, or the range it should be priced for, if I know how much it's worth in current USD.
For example, 1 flask of ale is worth 1 tera, 1 copper piece.
Okay, so
Hey,
let's
Marci, think
assume
about it like
it's
this:
not-
a copper piece is $1. A
Okay.
gold piece is like $100.
Oh my god. 1 minute. I did a fuck
Well,
up.
so,
Oh my god.
so what would? But there's also silver. What is silver? Silver
Silver is 1
Silver
tenth.
would be like 10.
It's $10.
Okay.
Silver is about $10.
10? So, yeah, it would be like 5 to
$50.
10. It would be so anywhere between 5 silver and a gold, plus
Marci.
or a gold and 2 silver.
Thank you, Marci, for your lovely math conversions.
Hey, look, just
That
because I
actually
know how
does
much
help
stuff
with my
costs.
immersion.
Okay.
Like realistic pricing. That does help with mine.
Okay, look,
Okay.
I have prices for that stuff down in my head. I know how much it costs.
Yeah, it says ale is 2 pieces of silver.
Ale is 2 silver pieces?
Yeah,
Oh,
copper's
well.
not really $1. It's really. It says it right here. Ale for a gallon is 2 silver pieces.
Well, gallon is a lot. So, think
Yeah,
of...
chop it
Right,
down.
that's like $20 a gallon.
Yeah. Okay, so think of a silver piece like $5.
$5 foot long?
No.
So silver is 5 and gold is 50.
If
Yeah.
that tickles your fancy, then yes.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna plop down a few gold and just buy a couple bottles of whiskey.
Okay. He hands you your gold back because you don't have to pay for it. It's literally.
This is because Haru wants to pay for it.
Okay, he takes your gold. He takes your gold, your like gold coins, and then he puts it like beneath the counter. He doesn't like put it into his little satchel or anything, or like the register. They don't have a register, but you know what I mean. He doesn't like put it away. He just like sets it on like the side of the counter, and then he gives you your food, and he's like, have a lovely day, and you know he's chipper. That's also not the accent that I gave him last time, but oh well.
Zach, remember to back a little bit away from your microphone.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Anyways, so you had a nice home cooked meal. What is your next step on this lengthy journey?
Sleep more.
No, if you want to get paid, you can't sleep.
I sure can. We have like until 10 at night.
Yeah, it takes all day to get there.
Walk faster then, silly.
Okay, so I think I found a conversion chart for the cash.
Okay.
Oh, Zach, you gotta remember, I'm 8 feet tall. I could probably walk there in like 6 hours max.
Okay. What is this lovely conversion chart that you have?
So I'm just gonna like round it up. So a copper piece is like $4. A silver piece is like $30, and a gold piece is like $300.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
You can see
I
it makes
think
sense.
Never mind.
I don't think with our world that would make much sense though, because we've already kind of had like established
Okay, moving
like,
on.
50 gold to start out with. No.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Because like what I started with like 50 gold. That would be like what, $1,500 or something.
They did not
That's a lot.
prepare They did not prepare me for this in DMing school. So we're just gonna not worry about it anymore.
Okay, no problem. You can totally make up the currency.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just.
What?
I don't know.
What?
I apologize. I was stepping in where I shouldn't have.
Oh,
I will do it once
no.
we're done with the session.
No, it's not your fault. I don't want to like railroad
Moving on.
anything.
Moving on.
Okay. Anyways.
Okay.
Welcome. So what is your next step? What's your next plan? Do you want to like, I don't know, enlist someone to go scope out the area? Like
You said it's a day walk from here to there.
It's a day's walk, yes.
And then how many, like, for human days, how many days we have left till the note meets us there?
It's today.
It's today?
It's
I think we should
today.
start walking. It's 7 o'clock already, and it's gonna be 10 o'clock there. So I would like not to be late. I always like to be like 5 or 10 minutes early.
Well,
so maybe I can like assess the situation.
It takes like 12 hours, give or take. So, I mean.
Okay, well.
Oh yeah, we can make it there in no time.
At this
That's
point,
easy.
it's probably closer to 8, considering that you had like a big breakfast and it was fancy, and it took time to cook, and then it took time to eat. So. Anyway.
I think we should leave now so we have plenty of time to maybe like evaluate the situation, maybe do some like
stakeout.
Like stakeout, just kind of like the lay of the land, like make sure we're not being like cornered off or anything.
Okay. So who wants to
I
go?
vote that we start walking.
All in favor.
Okay, let's go.
All in favor say aye.
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 All opposed. Okay, good. Yay. Okay. So you guys start making this journey, and so you leave through the west gate of the city, because the city is in like a big circle shape. You can actually see it. It's in the channel announcements under Dungeons and Durgs. Not my naming scheme, by the way. But So you continue out the west gate, and up you take the path forks, and you take the forked path to the right, and then you begin being led north by the path into the Yellow Forest. So you continue on that a ways for quite a while, and it's quite a lovely place. Let me get out my block text that I get to read. Okay. So, you decide to follow the directions to House Stonebrig, which takes you through a winding path through the forest. The journey takes the whole day, though it feels much longer. Although the path is well worn, fauna are plenty abound. Small herds of deer can be seen weaving in and out of the dense forest around you, and birds chirp a chipper tone. Not long before dark, a small manor peaks the horizon, growing steadily larger. The house seems to stand still in the clear spring day, its stone exterior and slate roof echoing a long history of this place. The house is 2 stories tall, with a small observation tower peeking out of the roof. A small decorative fence stands guard about the house, and a small dog frolics about the yard it encloses. So you have spent the whole day...
Steal the dog.
No.
Steal
I
the
want to
dog.
go talk to the dog.
You want to
I
go
speak with animals.
talk to the dog? Okay. So yeah, it took the whole day, and it was quite nice, very uneventful, or so you think. Dun dun dun. Anyways, so very
You and
uneventful.
Demas should go talk. You and Demas should go talk to the dog. You both have the animal thing that you
That is
can do.
correct.
Yeah, I can cast speak with animals.
Okay, so you approach the dog, and you cast speak with animals. How long does that take? Is that a ritual spell? Is there something special that we need for speak with animals?
Let's see.
I know that furbolgs automatically get speech of beast and leaf, which means that they can talk to animals and they can understand them, but the firbolg can't understand plants and animals.
Okay. Well, it's just like a cast on myself. It only takes like a few seconds, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay. So you go ahead and do that, and what would you like to ask the dog? I mean, currently the dog's, like, not trying to speak to you, so what's...
So I kind of, like, wave him down with my, like, my hands and my tail. I kind of, like, wave my tail back and forth, and I'm like, hello! Good doggo! We wish to speak with you.
Okay, so the dog comes rushing over, and he's so excited to see you, and he's like, hello, new friend, nice to see you, right? And he's wagging his tail, and he's, like, running in circles, and it's really fun. And then he's like,
I'm, like,
hello,
reaching
new
through the
friend,
fence and, like, scratching behind his ears.
He is very appreciative of that. Yes, yes, continue.
Okay, I gotta think. I go, like...
At this point, it's like 8 o'clock at night. It's like 8, 9 o'clock at night. So you have a little bit of time left. You're under the cover of
This
darkness.
was a 6-hour walk. Why did we take 12?
I never said it was a 6-hour walk.
So I said it was a 6-hour walk. Why did we take 12? It's 6 hours. I could have carried half of you on my back, and it would have only taken like 7.
But then the other half would still be 6 hours behind, Marci.
We have Haru. What are you talking about?
Okay.
I only have a move speed of 30 feet.
Yeah, same here.
Boom.
We all do.
Boom. Exactly.
I'm
so
just
you wouldn't
Marci
be faster.
flexing the fact that I'm 8 feet tall. Leave me alone.
That doesn't...
Marci, at later levels, you will be faster than the rest of us.
That doesn't mean that you're faster right now, though, Marci.
Okay, so, I asked the dog, and I was like...
The dog's name is...
Who's your owner, like...
The dog's name is Buxley.
Sorry,
Yes, the dog...
Buxley?
Buxley. I'll type it and discuss. Buxley.
Okay.
Buxley.
So I asked Buxley, I'm like... who's the owner of this house? Like, who's, like, your owner?
Buxley is...
Like, I was like, oh, we were told to visit him today. Do you mind giving us so we can properly introduce ourselves later.
So, Buxley is like, oh yes, my father, father, I don't know, my owner, yes, owner, his name, at least the humans, they call him Clarrison Jackaby, right? Clarrison Jackaby, Clarrison Jackaby, yes, and he's like excited and really hyper, and he also talks about like, oh yes, my owner loves me very, very much, and he's like, he has a very happy life, very, very humble, happy life.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, that's great. Does he have any friends coming over the next couple days? Like, does it seem like something important happening around in the house?
Oh no. Oh yes, no. Yes, no. He says yes, no a lot. And yes, my owner has many friends. Many friends. Many friends come over. None. I mean, he explains that they're not like, they come over often, right? They're not like, it's not like big like businessmen in like suits or anything. It's like his friends. Like, he has friends over. He likes holding parties, and they are very loud. Yes, very loud. But Buxley likes the loud, right? And so he's.
Yeah. So he's like.
Go ahead.
Okay. How much time left do I have to speak on animals?
You have like 8 minutes left.
Okay. So I was like, oh, I see that your owner has a very fabulous house. May I ask what he does?
The dog, well, Buxley doesn't really know. He comes inside a lot, but he's too like enveloped in his own like little, not his own little like doggy world, but like he doesn't pay attention a lot, but he does know that his owner's like his owner Clarrison goes out every day and he rides his horse and he goes and then he comes back at the end of the day and then he's always tired, and then his wife whose name is Meredith, right, always attends to him after that. So he like works during the day and then he comes home and then he has like a nice meal with Meredith and then maybe friends sometimes because he loves holding parties, right, hosting parties. And yeah, so the dog doesn't actually know what he does. He just knows that he goes to work every day and then comes home and he is very happy to see owner. Yes, so
okay.
Poor dog, we've got to ruin this man's whole career.
Y'all are so mean to the dog, okay? Y'all are so mean to Buxley.
We haven't even done anything to the dog.
Nice to Foxley. I give him
No,
pets
as long as
here.
he doesn't give us reason to, he can keep his intestines where they are.
Don't you hurt the dog.
If anything, the dog is perfectly fine. It's just his owner's an issue.
Okay.
Well, I slip into my bag and I pull like a dried meat stick ration and I feed it to Foxley.
Great. Buxley thanks you a lot. And he's like, thank you, right? And then he like takes it and then he runs off and he's like, he has it in his mouth and like runs around the yard in circles. He's having fun. And then he like sees a butterfly like land on the grass and he goes and chases it and he then comes back and then he like lays down and then he starts like nibbling on his little meat stick. So
okay. Am I like wrapped up with the spell? Or...
you have a few minutes left. If you'd like to talk with him. I don't know the range on it. What's the range?
Let me double check it. Let me see. One action. I don't think there's a range. I think I have to make me in speaking distance of them.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, unless you have something else to talk with him about, then I guess that's your...
I'm like, well, I hope you have a good night, Foxy, and enjoy that meat stick. If you ever have any problems, you can always just come to me, or if you ever need to go to ear scratch, that works as well. And then I kind of like walk away, or away from him.
And then like he says like, ah yes, thank you for coming, thank you for stopping by, and then he like thanks you a lot. So that is your end with Speak with Animals. Would you like to share with the party what you have learned?
Yes, I pretty much just recount everything that like I've learned about how he's probably like a white collar worker, and maybe he does like some kind of business with his like family's money, so he might be in finance, and then he's like a big partier, and he has lots of parties, as far as we know, and they seem to be personal friends, not just business friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I share, pretty much.
Lovely. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you got more out of that than I got out of that. So.
I'm just making inferences. I might not be right, but like my brother's in finance, and like so he pretty much is the exact same way.
Okay, so what's the plan? Ooh, sneaky.
So what time is it till we have till they come?
It's currently
supposedly.
Until they come.
Like when are they supposed to meet on the note? When are we supposed to meet them?
Well, so like
And
yes, at exactly 10 o'clock, not a minute more and not a minute less. So the thing is that I didn't make this readily apparent, but the point of the note is to look inconspicuous, right? So it's supposed to look like you have a meeting with him, but really you're supposed to like barge down his door and be like, "Yo, what up, bro?" or something. Like he's not going to meet you outside. The whole point of it was
okay.
If there was a mail carrier that happened to look at it, the note wouldn't look too conspicuous.
Got it.
So he doesn't know
I'm
anything
gonna
about
kick his door down when the time comes. I'm gonna kick
So we
his
want
door
to-
down and
we
start
wanna go
raiding
through
the
the door.
entire house.
Mm-hmm. Pardon? What did you say, Alex?
So we want to meet him at his front door, or like we want to like knock at his front door.
No.
We're
Ava,
gonna
no.
kick his door in and yell until he comes out.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
run around the house,
Okay.
find him, slam him against the wall, and demand the money.
Okay. Well, you don't have to be there at exactly 10. That was just like a cover.
I'm not even gonna ask at this point.
Anyways, so you can either kill some time or you can just like. Do you want to like have a plan of action or like?
So this is the guy that we need money from, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I kind of like turn to the group and I'm like, okay, guys. So we're gonna kind of like burst through the door. We're gonna be like big and intimidating, like Viking in style, like intimidation front. And then if he like doesn't fork over the cash, I want to go. I'm gonna like we want to go find his office because that's where he keeps his most valuables, or the trunk at the base of his bed. That's where they tend to keep their most valuables.
The trunk at the base of the bed. Okay.
If he tries to run, I'm gonna stay between him and the door.
Okay.
Not Viking style, more military, like not insertion, but invasion style.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Where they
Just like sweep the house, make sure
Uh-huh.
nothing's
Yeah,
going
I
on.
open up.
Yeah.
Okay.
No knock warrant.
So is there a
We're the
gate in
alphabet
the
boys.
We know he's been keeping child porn.
Is there a
No.
gate? Yes, there is.
No,
a
Yeah,
gate.
it's more of
Dash.
what they tell the Marines to do in Iraq, where they just kick a door open with a 12 gauge.
Oh, door kicker. Those are fun.
You got
So
it.
just kick the door open, throw in 5 grenades, call it good.
Well, so there is a gate. There are two gates. There's one gate
Let's see.
whose path leads to the front door, and then there is a second gate whose path
I heard
leads
what you said,
around
shut up.
back.
Okay. Do you guys want to take the front door or the back door?
I think, and I
We
know
should
it's not the
split.
smartest thing to do, but I think Háru and Marci should each probably take half the group. One group taking the front and the other taking the back,
Mm-hmm.
just to close it all off from, people getting out.
Oh yeah, true.
I
So why
don't
don't
feel
we,
like I feel like because of my experience in the Hell's Army, I should definitely not be a door guard, but I should definitely be probably the one that grabs them. So I need somebody with my group to guard the door.
Wow, Marci, that is not arrogant or like.
No, it's fine. I
That's
don't mind
actually
guarding
in character. That's
doors.
pretty in character.
I know, it's great. Okay.
I don't mind guarding the door.
Okay. I mean, okay. So do you have any more deliberation, or is it action time?
We
Action
have
time,
to
baby.
wait until 10.
You don't have to wait until 10, Marci. It was a cover.
Yes, we do. It says
Show
not
up.
a minute more and not a minute less. We must
So how
follow
many
the
hours
instructions.
till 10 o'clock?
You have like half an hour
Okay, so
now.
it says,
Half an
and I
hour?
quote,
Well, half an hour we wait.
How many
it
hours?
says, and I quote, he will be meeting you at the west gate at 2 hours until midnight. Do not be late.
Correct.
Doesn't it also say not a minute more, not a minute less?
No, it doesn't.
Nope.
I made that up.
It
Well,
says,
how
"Do
dare
not be late,"
you? You can't
which
just make
actually
that
gives
up
us
and
a
then tell
lot
me that's what it says. But then it's
that
not
actually
actually
gives us
what
a
it
lot
said.
more lenience.
What did you say, Dawson? I'm sorry.
That gives us a lot more wiggle room to work with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, what's the
Okay.
plan, Dan?
So how many hours is a short rest again? I forgot.
Short rest
1.
takes at least an hour.
Okay. So I think we should take a short rest, and then like 10:03 is when we break in.
10:03. Okay.
Just because we annoy them just a little bit that it's 10 o'clock, and then we bust in.
Okay. So, you all
I'm
take
sorry,
a-
I'm not being very active. I'm having a bit of an issue.
do you need any help?
No, I'll be fine.
Do you need me to call someone?
No, I'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Okay. If you can't do it tonight, then that's perfectly fine. Yeah. So, you all do the thing. You take a short rest. It is now 10. It's 10 o'clock on the dot. Get in your battle stations, or whatever have you.
Who is on each door?
Exactly.
Who's
My
on each
next
door?
question.
I'm gonna take the. I'll take the front door. No, I'll take the back.
Okay.
Who
So-
will be on Haru's side? Guarding. Or no,
I think
invade.
it's me.
Wait. I'm confused. I confused myself. Hold on.
So Haru's at
Haru,
the back
are you
door.
guarding or invading?
I'm
I'm
invading.
guarding the
I am
door.
coming in, axe out.
Alex, are you guarding or are you invading? Wait, no, sorry. Are you front or back door?
I'm the back door.
I'll do back door, yeah.
Okay. So Haru and Ash are both back door.
Okay, so I think I will take Demas as the front door guard,
Okay.
unless
so,
Yvonne wants to do front door guard.
So Demas and Marci are both up front. Okay. Why don't unless go ahead? I thought that Cecil was trying to say something. So we can put by the way, love how you split the party. That's great. Exactly the best thing to do in every situation. We'll put Yvonne in the back. Because Demas and Marci are like the dream team. So okay. So we have Demas and Marci positioned at front. Haru, Ash, and Yvonne are in the back. We are coming up on 10:03. So, okay. Let's do this thing, question mark?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw my sword.
Okay.
I pull out 2 hand axes.
Okay. So we're gonna do this in sort of like a combat thing. The front door is going to go first. The back door is going to go next. Okay. So front door. What is your plan of action?
I'm going to kick in the door with my sword drawn.
You're not even
while
gonna
Demas
test.
guards me.
You're not even gonna try and see
What?
if the door is unlocked or anything. It's just
No.
immediately kick down
Well,
the
okay,
door.
actually, no, you're right. You're right. Strategically, it does make the most sense to enter quietly.
Okay.
I will test the door.
Okay. The door.
What do I need to roll?
You don't. You don't need special skills to see if a door is locked or unlocked. You just try it.
No, but that could just be like a chance, so like a 1 through 10 it's locked, and a 11 through 20 it's unlocked.
It's not.
It could be a chance thing.
It is not a chance thing. Great idea. I will take note of that. But this one is not a chance thing, no. The door is curiously unlocked.
Alright, I'm gonna slowly open it with my sword out.
You open the door
and
a
be
little
slightly
bit.
behind the door.
Okay. So you open the door and it doesn't creak or anything. It's a nice whoosh kind of thing. It's lovely. Its hinges have been oiled. Yeah. So the entranceway is littered with knickknacks on shelves and shoes scattered haphazardly about the floor, as if kicked off at the door. The walls are made of a delicate cherry wood, and the smell of fresh bread wafts gently upon the air. Before you lies a grand staircase. To the east there is a small sitting room, and to the west there is a small art studio with a door to the northwest. To the north lies a humbly dainty dining room, with doilies and the lace tablecloth adorning the dining table. The quiet hum of a woman can be heard adjacent to the dining room. What's next?
Back door.
Back door? Okay.
Yeah, I think Haru is also going to check the knob just to see if it's unlocked.
Okay. You check the door, and it is unlocked. Both doors are unlocked.
Raising her shield, Haru's gonna push open the door quietly as possible.
Okay.
And creep in.
So it creaks a little bit.
Should I make a stealth check? Because I do have disadvantage on those.
If you would like to, go ahead. If you are trying to be specifically stealthy, then go ahead. Roll me a stealth check.
And then, once he makes that stealth check, can I make a perception check of I'm trying to I have those big round ears. I'm gonna try to listen in
Okay.
to
go ahead.
what I hear throughout the whole house or through the house.
Okay, go ahead. Roll me a wisdom. Just wisdom. Add your modifier. There's no special skill involved with it. And
Okay.
Haru, roll me
It's
a stealth.
Perception. What dice do I roll?
12 plus 3 for 15.
Okay. So you are.
And then I rolled 20, right? Just to make sure.
Yes, 1d20, and then you add your wisdom.
Shit, it's bad. It's a 7.
Okay, that's not that bad. You roll a 7. You also hear very faintly a woman humming. And Haru, you are stealthy. You are sneaky. No one is in the room, but you are sneaky. Now I will proceed to read this box text. Thank you very much. Okay. Here we go. So the door opens upon the east wall of a small drawing room, with a fireplace to the east and a small door to the west that opens into the sitting room, which is east of the foyer. There is a small and well-worn couch to the north, and there is a small, low table in front of it, like a coffee table. The south wall harbors a large bookshelf filled with well-used and kept books and articles of classical literature. It's a small little drawing room. Go ahead, Demas.
I feel
Roll
like
me a stealth
I
check.
should.
Well,
I
hold
feel
on.
like I should.
It's not your turn yet. Give me a sec, Demas. Go ahead,
I
Marci.
feel like I should take note of the fact that I am not wearing shoes because it was quieter to not wear shoes.
Okay. Okay. So what is your Okay. Now that you now that you have opened the door and you're being sneaky and you hear stuff, you hear the woman humming. Let's jump back to the front door. Front door gang. What is your path of action?
Demas, make a choice.
Okay.
Do a stealth check then.
Okay, go ahead. Roll me a d20 and add your stealth modifier. Do you remember how to do that, Ava?
Nice.
Oh, is that what you rolled? Did you roll a 23, Ava?
Mhm.
Is that yours? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you roll a 23. You are very sneaky. Incredibly sneaky. So sneaky. That, in fact, no one notices you. Okay, you got a 23. Okay, that's cool. Very sneaky. What is your next plan of action, front door gang?
Avoid the source of the humming and immediately go up the stairs because that's probably where he's at 10 o'clock at night.
Okay. So you head up these stairs, and at the top of the stairs sits a little cat. This cat is curled up into a ball, and she is like this this white and gray, like striped. I don't want to say like tabby cat, but I think that's kind of what she is. And she's curled up into a little ball, and she's purring happily while she's sleeping, like just right on the top step. Like she's a happy kitty. What you doing? What you doing about that?
Completely avoid the cat.
Fucking kill that